Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be my October's completed pages. This month I got a lot accomplished as far as coloring. A little bit of anxiety this month, so that contributed to some of my coloring. I tend to color a lot of mandalas when I'm extra stressed, just because they're easy for me, and they help me de-stress, as well as my boyfriend was out of town for a couple days, so when he's not here, you know, I don't, other than taking care of the kids and cleaning the house, and answering work calls, there's not much to do, so I color. So getting ready for this video, I counted how many pages I had done, and it came out to 53 pages, and I know that seems like a lot, crazy actually, but the reason there is so many is because of this book right here. I did complete this book this month. This is the first color by number book that I have ever purchased, and I love mandalas, and when I saw the flip throughs of other people working in these, I was like, I have to get it. Now I'm not one that does any shading in my mandalas, kind of like you see here on the cover, so I did straight coloring in this, and the majority I've been working was King Arts, Bics, and Sharpies. Is pretty much what I have one glitter in the beginning, but it didn't look right with glitter, so I went with markers in this. So now I have to decide another color by number book to get, to have one. So I think I'll keep one that I can always work in when I don't want to pick colors and that kind of thing. So with that being said, I actually did, out of my 53 total, 25 were done in this. Last month, my focus was hashtags, because I had just joined Instagram the month prior. I concentrated on trying to do as many hashtags as I could. I had a whole list, and I just kind of went down and tried to do all of them. With that being said, this month I went back kind of what I normally do and try to color in all of my new books. I try to color in as many as I can. I also go back and color in my favorite books. So that was kind of my main focus, and I took part in Sara's Chronic Down Under, October Coloroply, and I had 6 rolls. So I'll talk about those 6 rolls in this video as well. So I'm just going to flip through these really quickly because, you know, they are just mandalas and they're color by number. So start here, and this was King Arts. This one was King Arts. King Arts. And this is King Arts. King Arts. And I was killing my King Arts in this book, so I switched to my Sharpies, which is fine because I wanted to use the King Art. I'm not a big marker person, so I thought with my markers I could use them up. I don't want them to go to waste. So my Sharpies and my Bic intensities I was using in here. Next several pages. And, you know, if you're looking for something quick and easy, these are the thing. Color by numbers. If you haven't tried one, just get one. You might not like it. You might hate it. But when you don't want to pick something and you just want to sit down, I already had my colors pulled and I just had to go whatever number, you know. And you can knock a bunch out. So, like, these were, that page there, this one, these were all done the same day. This one. That was all done the same day. Next day. Same 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 day. I did a lot that day. Same one. This one, I forgot the date. I imagine it's probably the next day, but it could have been that day and late at night, and that's why I didn't date it. So I'm not sure, because this goes to the next date. So I was having fun with my Bics and my Sharpies in this book. So, and then I went and I did these back here. This was done with King Arts. And then this one, Sharpie and Bics. I definitely like the Bic and Sharpies better than the King Arts in here, so that one as well. And this one, unfortunately, I don't have any good skin tones or peachy colors, and I didn't have a good orange in those. So yeah, I didn't like this one, but that is the book completed. So moving on, I have this loose mandala that I did with jelly rolls, and it was the solid jelly rolls. I tend not to use the solid jelly gel pens of any kind because I just don't like them. And the solid they are, the more you can, if you go out of the lines, it covers the lines, which in this case I did. So I took a black jelly roll and went over the lines, which you can see I messed up here, but yeah, I think it looks better with the lines put back in because it looked ridiculous before that. And then in Just Add Color Optical Illusion, I did one, and I mean, I guess I could put it either way. I tend to rotate my work because I work from the center out, so that was done with jelly rolls, glitter jelly rolls. Relaxing Color Inverted Mandala, I had done 6 in this one. This one here, done with Arteza glitter gel pens. This one was Flare glitter gel pens. This one's Art Skills glitter gel pens. Art Skills again. And then this was done with the Bic Bright Lights. They're the highlighters. Wasn't sure how they would look, but I figured with the black background, maybe it will pop, and looks pretty nice. So that's it in that book. And I have one in Jade Summer's Greatest Hits, 100 Best Coloring Pages, and this would be roll number 1 for Sarah's Coloroply, and this was done with, I think I used Starjoy pencils with this one, I'm pretty sure. And this is my first ever Chibi Girl ever done, but that was roll number 1, a Chibi Girl. So I did this one because it's Halloween themed. And Stefano Maro, The Magic of Mandalas. I did 1 in here, and that was done with the Tanamint glitter gel pens. Jade Summer's Magical Mandalas, and I did 1 in here. This is Rayon's Glitter Fluorescent. And Jade Summer's Intricate Mandalas, and I did 2 in here. Oops. This one was done with the Sargent glitter pens from my gel pen collection video, and then the Crayola Signature glitter gel pens, which if you didn't watch that video, I was using the blue here, and you can see it's a darker blue here in the droplets to get to this lighter blue, and then by the time I went to this ring it was like this, so I switched to their metallic just because it was the closest match in that set. Oops. And then I have Color It Traveling Mandalas. I did 1 in here, and you would have maybe seen this on my last haul video. I did these with the Bic Gelosity pens. Yeah, they're all right. I'm not a big fan of anything not glitter, so I feel like I can't give it a fair review if it doesn't have glitter. They're bright colors. I'm just not crazy about them. I did throw in a black glitter gel pen in there to kind of throw off the colors, but yeah. And then I had a lovely new subscriber, Lana. give me a suggestion on the Color It books. So Color It Mandala Volume 3. And she said about using your Derwent ink tints in these, which I had not done. I've only ever used glitter gel pen and Bics Sharpies in these. So I got out my Derwent ink tints. Now I haven't worked with them a lot, so I might have went a little heavy on my pencil work before I activated them. But I love the effect. I love the darkness of the red, but I probably did go a little bit overboard, a little heavy-handed with the pencil beforehand. So it'd be interesting to see what another picture will look like once I get to practicing with them more. And thank you so much, Lana, for that tip. I greatly appreciate it, because otherwise I probably wouldn't have thought to use them in there. Then we have Bloom, and I did one in here at the beginning of the month. This was done with Prismacolors. Nice, simple, and easy. 2 colors, green, brown, which not really 2 colors, 1 green, and I think it was 2 browns I used. And Courage Wild 2. This is one of my books that I had. I bought all 4. The 5th one just came out not too long ago after I bought the first 4. And so I haven't colored in this one. This was the first one I colored in this one. And this was done with Prismacolors and Arteza pencils. The hair color is Arteza, and that color combo is from Emma Colors. And Tales from Midnight Masquerade, Hannah Carlson. This would have been roll number 5 for Sarah's October Coloroply. Number 5 roll was Food. So I picked this one because I had not colored in this book. And this was done with Castle Arts and Shuttle Art pencils. There's some Stardust Jelly Roll, some Spectrum Noir glitter, and that's both of those are on here. I think I put one on and it wasn't really quite dark enough, so I put more. There's Calming Shimmer Paste, which is what's on this here. It kind of made these pinkier. There should have been like a more deeper pinkish purple. There is Glazed Jelly Roll, and where did I put the Glazed Jelly Roll? I'm not really sure where I put it. Oh, the Glazed Jelly Roll is on these little black thingies. Glossy Accent. So I have Glossy Accent on this to make it look like a lollipop, as well as this one here to look like a lollipop. And then these jewels I did, and then these candies. They're all Glossy Accent. And this tablecloth is Distress Ink with a stencil. And then the platter is Calero Silver Pearl watercolor paint. It makes it really nice. Nice shimmery effect. So, yep. And then we have Seasons by Hannah Carlson. And I did one in here for, I believe this one I did for which hashtag. And yeah, I really enjoyed it. Not crazy about the cat. I'm still learning how to do animals. The backgrounds, Mongoi pastels. This is Stickles that I tried with my star stencils. Didn't work at all. The pencil work is Prismacolors. And that Cosmo glaze stuff I put on her here, and it turned, this was more purpley, and it kind of made it pinky, you know, in these areas here. So And the bats, I just had a little bat stencil that I outlined and then colored those in. And glossy accents on the necklace, the earring, and the eyeballs. Yeah, and that was it for that one. And then Tintins World. This one I did for my roll number 4 with Sara, and that is color book I don't like or hasn't been colored in. So I didn't really know what Tintins World was when I got this book, and I hadn't seen a flip through of it, so I really wasn't aware, and I'm not really a crazy fan of the movie series, but I did do one in it because I would say this is a book I don't really like. And really, it's a book you don't like or hasn't been colored in. I have a lot of books that I haven't colored in. That's my goal. I think I'm down to like 20 now that aren't colored in. So, but I bought a lot, so that's why I had so many build up. So this was done, the grass and the tree trunk with Shuttle Arts, and then the sky, tree, and the mushrooms were done with Albert Durer watercolor pencils. I may decide to try to gift this book to somebody and just take this page out, because I just really don't see me coloring in it. So yeah, I'd rather somebody have it and use it than it sit on my shelf and not be colored in. So this book here is going to be roll number 3, and that was to color in my favorite book. I have several favorite books, but I would say this is one book I know that I will complete 100% every page, because I want to give it to one of my grandchildren, if I ever have any. So I did one page in here, and that is this page here, and it is done with Prismacolors and Distress ink in the background. I'm only using Prismacolors in this book, no other pencil in this book. Then we have Joanna Basford's World of Flowers, and this book is going to be roll number 2 with Sara, which represents who I am, all the things I love. So I would say I love coloring. I'm slightly obsessed with coloring. So I picked this page because I love florals, and I really enjoy doing Joanna Basford's stuff. And so I took this page. It's in the shape of a heart. So it takes florals and coloring and puts it in the heart for love. Those are the things that I love. As well as I decided to put all of my favorite color combinations in with Prismacolors in this picture. So all my favorite green combos are all mixed in there, and all my flower combos are mixed in there. So if there's, any you guys, if that's something you guys are interested in, feel free to ask me. I wrote them down so I can share them. So love, love, love that picture. And then some more Joanna Basford, Magical Jungle. I did this page just to get a page colored in it. This is one of the books that, because I didn't know I was going to like her, so I only started out with, I think, 2 of her books. So I decided to get the other ones because obviously I love the artwork and I color a lot in them. So I got this one, and I followed this with a color along with Julia's passion for coloring. And then we did different backgrounds. I did a stress ink background, and then I was going to do my spiral stencil again with the stars. And I tried my hand at those stickles again. Mistake. Sorry, I had to take a drink. And they just look like blobs. Those stickles, they're too chunky. Those jar stickles that I have. So I had bought this 3-pack. These 2, this one has stars in, this has circles in it. This one is okay. It doesn't have, it's just glitter. But these with the chunky bits in, you can't use them in a stencil like that, to press down. The Luna pastes, work wonders. They're great. You can put your stencil down, take your little palette thing, and you know, spread it out in there, like kind of like your butter and bread. You know, and then you lift your stencil up very carefully. And it has a really nice effect once it's dried. But I screwed it up, so I tried to cover it up a little bit more with some more ink, but it is what it is. And another Johanna Basford Enchanted Forest. This is another newer purchase that was on my not colored in shelf. And I chose this one here and decided to do fall colors since we're in fall. And of course it's mandala. So I did it that way. I was here tempted to do this page, so that I might do that one next, but I got one colored in that one. Almost done, guys. Sorry. And then if you watched my other video, Where the Wildflowers Grow by Andriana Picker, I worked on this page. Most would say it's a very boring wallpaper page because all it was the greens. And some people I've seen did this and they did multiple colors. All I've seen was my olive green. I love the olive green in the Prismacolor, so that's what I visualized, so that's what I did. And then I wanted to do something down here, but I didn't know what. And I've seen people do like just like little white dots, like stuff falling down from this, and I didn't want to just do that, so I decided to get out my bubble stencil, and it has multi-shaped bubbles, and I kind of just moved it around and placed it different places. Used white jelly roll and made these bubbles, and I explained in another video exactly how I did it, so if you're interested in that, check that video out. I tried to draw a little girl like this, but my drawing's underneath her. This was printed from the computer and cut out and glued because I'm not a drawer, so but I was really happy with the results on this. And then we have Mysteria by Anastasia, and I did one in this one. For roll number 6 with Sara, I had to do a bird in pictures. So I did this one here. Again, done with Prismacolors, all but her hair was Emma Colors Arteza color combo. I just fell in love with it. I love how it looks. So I can't help but use it. So if you're interested in that, Emma has her own color combo videos. Feel free to go over and check out her channel. Background was done with Albrecht Dürer watercolor, and it's activated. I'm really happy with the crow. I know it could have been done better, but compared to my cat earlier in the month and then this one, I definitely think I made a huge improvement. But I've done birds before, and I think I do okay on birds. I haven't done very many cats and dogs and things like that, so but pretty proud of that one. It could have been better, but I'm pretty proud of it. And last but not least, I have my spot books. So I actually colored a page in each one of these, and if you haven't watched any of my other videos, these are actually picture books. They're not actual coloring books, but this is something else I would like to give to my grandchildren, colored for the future. This might, sorry, I forget these books are so big. You know, it could be for a boy or a girl, but I think maybe boys because it's about a boy and his cat. So I did this page here, and you know, a lot of grays go into these, but it makes it nice and easy, and you can sit down and just do a nice little page. So it has more detail ones like this in it, which will take me a lot longer. But honestly, I think it's gonna look great once it's all done. So, and then the one in this page, I did this one here, which has the 3 little pictures on it. So They turned out really good. And I'm using all Prismacolors. I don't think I'm going to use any other colors in these books because the paper's not super heavy and they aren't intended to be a coloring book. So, so yeah, if you guys have any questions about anything you saw in the video today, feel free to comment below. Or you have any questions or anything you want to see, let me know. Thanks so much for watching. Take care. Bye.